What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you exactly what I do to keep my hair looking red and vibrant. As you can tell, it's been a hot minute since I have colored it. So today I'm going to take you to the process of how I color my own hair to the products that I use. Ready for it? Let's do this. Okay, so the one mistake that I see a lot of people do is that they over lighten their hair. So you don't want to over lighten your hair. You don't want to foil everything just because you want your hair to pop and look bright. It doesn't necessarily mean you want to pack your hair with foils. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of break it down on what I usually do to just give it some pop and keep it vibrant. Ready? Okay, so for starters, let me turn around. Do you see all of that? You couldn't get all of that if you didn't have dark underneath. So look how much darkness is in here for this to pop. Crazy, right? So I already have a lot of lightness, and what I like to call it is kind of like a little cap or mushroom over my head of lightness of oils that I've had already in my hair. So I don't want to create too much lightness or brightness because then you're not going to get that dimension when you curl your hair. So what I'm going to do this time around is I'm going to only put 2 foils diagonal back going this way, and I'm going to be weaving and teasing, and I'll show you in a second exactly what I mean. Okay. So what I did now is that I sectioned my hair so you can see how much depth of darkness that we still have. And then from here, I'm only going to be taking diagonal back sections right here and right here, going along this side. So when I put my hair up, you're gonna see a little section here of teasy lights going throughout the hair. Now we already have a couple of them through here, so I'm not going to be adding any down here. I'm simply doing one section here and one section here, going diagonal back. Ooh, it's a party, look at that. Almost looks like a mullet. This is a diagonal back piece, and this is a diagonal back piece. Just like that. Okay, so I like to use an actual teasing brush. And then I literally just section it out, weave it out with this. And so we're going to first weave and then we're going to tease. So watch this. So it kind of looks like a big zigzag going throughout my head. You can see that. And we're going to put this up and away, and we're going to be teasing this. So if you look at it from the side, it's still transparent and it's big chunky parts that we're gonna be teasing. Now the further down that you start on your tease, the more space that you're leaving in the middle. Okay, so that's totally up to you on how much brightness or how high you wanna bring your brightness up. I kinda wanna bring it up high enough, but not too high to where it's kind of like a highlight, you know? So we're just gonna do about mid here and go upwards. So remember, you're doing this on yourself, so make sure that your hair is all pulled. Okay, so kind of like a kite. And then we're gonna do a light hold, not a firm grip, but light grip. And then we're gonna be teasing 1, 2, 3. So about 3 teases. And I'm gonna get closer so you can see that. And then we're gonna place the foil right behind it. And I'll show you in a second what that looks like. Okay, so now I have my head tilted. What I did is that I put the foil right behind my hair, and I'm grabbing right where that tease is. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start putting my lightener at the center of my hair. And then I'm going to be feathering it upwards into the tees. Making sure it's really saturated at the bottom. Okay, so there you have it. And we feathered it up to the tees, and then we're going to fold it. Okay, so that is one foil. And now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, so now we have two foils diagonal back. And now we're gonna move on to the next section. So remember, I wanna leave depth. So I'm gonna leave as much as I can without foiling it up. Just mainly my whole head. So bring the little sections down. This one is clipped off. So I'm gonna keep this without doing anything to it. And now we're gonna unravel our top portion down. Okay. And now we're gonna focus on some diagonal back sections. I'm only gonna do a couple here. Okay, so I clipped it off so you can see. I did a diagonal back section. We're not going to be weaving, we're just gonna be teasing. Just like that. And then it's gonna be in a foil. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but I kind of went at an angle and I feathered up. So really saturated at the bottom and then feathered up going up this way, light, and then it's gonna fade into it. So remember, light, 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 fade into it. And now we're just gonna repeat this same thing on this side. Okay, so now we have 2 and 2. So now we're gonna go up to the top. So this is what we did, the parting right here. Little mohawk section, and we're going to be working on this little back panel right here first. So we're going to unclip these. Okay. So you're going to see that we have right where the head curves, the curvature of your head. We're going to be doing 3 back-to-back foils right here. So I doubled up on my foils down here. I started right where that foil was doubled, and I placed the majority of that lightener right there, and I started going up towards the tees. Remember, lighter hand, and really making sure as you're going down that you're really getting that saturated. So at the weight bottom, you'll see that I did not put any lightener on there. That's just because I already have my hair light enough to when I apply the red, it's just gonna stick to it. I don't wanna over lighten my hair, over process my hair to where I damage it. So now we're just gonna put foil on top of it and then pull the rest down. Okay, and now I'm leaving about that much hair in between. And now I'm doing another section just like this, also teasing. Make sure you can still see through it. And we're gonna tease and then do the same thing we did. Okay, so now we have 2 sections done. And now I have one more right at the crown. Okay, and then the final foil at the crown. This is what it looks like before I apply another foil on top. Okay, so now all I'm grabbing is 1/4 of a section. So I did a money piece last time, hence why it looks a little bit lighter at the bottom. However, I don't want to continue doing the money piece. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do this. I'm gonna part it down the middle, just like that. And then with a comb, I'm going to be going in with the lightener. And then I literally just brush the lightener onto the comb. and saturate both sides. And so all I want to do is just bring this redness just slightly up. Not too far up, slightly up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be angling my hair just like so, following already what I have. And it's just a little bit, if you could see that, just a little bit, and it's literally going up, and that's it. I'm gonna do the same thing on the side. All right, so now that we've accomplished getting lightener on our lashes, just kidding. No, so this is the final result. This is what it looks like on my lightener placement. We're gonna let this sit for about 25 minutes. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and then I will rinse, and then I'll come back and show you guys. Dried. We have yet to put in the color, so we still have to put in the root and the ends, but once we do that, we are gonna be looking a lot brighter. You ready? Let's do this. All right, you guys, so this is exactly what I do to keep my hair red and vibrant. If you enjoyed this video, just give it a thumbs up. Comment below what you'd like to watch next. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.